There was a shooting at an ICE facility in Texas. It's tragic, it's an awful story, but it's become the wallpaper of the United States of America. Skid Mark tweeting out the most fake evidence I've ever seen. This generation's sprinkle some crack on him and let's get out of here. It's so breathtakingly lazy, so insultingly stupid, you almost have to respect the sheer audacity. Anti-ice is what I put into my Uncle Scotch after work. Now, don't get me wrong. It sounds like he was a libertarian, which is just someone who's too embarrassed, too ashamed to say they're a Republican because they want to sound cool. So I realize he was probably very limited when it comes to creativity. But even if his mom was downing bottles of Tylenol while she was pregnant with him, I think he could have done better. I believe he could have done a little better than just anti-ice on a bullet he didn't even fire. Off the top of my head, he could have wrote just ice, right? Justice. De-icer. Ice to see you. That's just me spitballing off the top of my head, and all of those are better than anti-ice. A kid who definitely wrote that on there, a libertarian who definitely wrote that with blue marker, showed up and shot only prisoners at the facility. Now I'm going to throw a theory out there, and I'm going to say it's much more likely this skid mark right here had an intern hastily scribble in blue pen. Wait, that's not the right image. That one would have made a lot more sense. Hastily scribble anti-ice so he could send it out. The head of the FBI fabricating evidence so he can send out 20 minutes after a crime. And I want to be clear, this is not indicative of how dumb Cash or Credit Patel is. I want to be clear, this is not indicative of how dumb this administration is. This is indicative of just how dumb they know you are. Let's be honest, maybe you were both a couple of hotties when you first got married, but when this is what you're married to, for what, 10 years now? When this is what you're married to, there's no real reason to doll up anymore, to put your makeup on anymore. There's no real reason to put a nice dress on and clean up. There's no reason not to phone it in anymore. Just Lumerate, you know what I mean? It means no worries for the rest of your life. Just put this face on her. Someone's face on, whosever face she's wearing right there. That's all you need to do. You don't need to make it pretty anymore. You don't need to spend time on it. All you need is a blue magic marker. Why would you spend time trying when they will clearly believe anything as long as it comes from you? Why try?